Let's see what this is all about.
All right.
Let's say wear earphones, not headphones. What?
Oh no. Is it gonna break my eardrum?
No, I think it's like you're in the Twilight Zone or something.
I don't think so. We have to do everything this is telling us.
I guess.
I don't know
Hey, I'm
about
as blind
this.
as this as you are.
I don't know about this.
Ready?
To experience the Tucker
Close
Zone,
it now.
Wait, what's this?
please
Wait,
ensure
are you
your
closing your
earphones
eyes?
are
Wait, I'm not ready. What? Close our eyes right now?
I don't know. Wear headphones, close your eyes, sit upright.
Is something coming?
Nothing can hurt you. Come on.
I'm
now.
nervous. Let's close. You have to close your eyes too.
I ain't closing my eyes for sure. I gotta see what's
What are you
going
telling me to do it for?
Real talk, real laughs, and vibes that flow. Michael and Quincy, they host the show. Relationships, music, and late night tea. Always keeping it real with their honesty. Real Love Social, it's a vibe. Music, love, talk, now you've got to subscribe. Comedy, passion, stories are told. Nothing but truth with a touch of soul. So plug in, turn up, keep it real, let's go. With Michael and Quincy, don't you know? Real Love Social Podcast with Michael and Quincy. Real Love Social Podcast with Michael and Quincy. Real Love Social Podcast with Michael and Quincy. Real Love Social Podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Real Love Social.
Hi everyone.
It's been a minute.
Yes, it has.
It's been about 10 days to be exact since we sat here at the green screen and computer.
Yeah, it's been busy. We've been busy working and doing life, and you've been on
That's
what, 60 hours
Yeah, I was
every
going to say
week?
that's an understatement. This week I had a pretty easy week, 55 point something hours.
Hope you all are doing good out there, missing us, wanting more content to come out.
Of course they are. Nobody Michael and Quincy's like Michael and Quincy does.
That's the truth.
You like that, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Nobody Michael and Quincy's like Michael and Quincy do.
You're weird. Anyway,
So what do you want to do tonight?
I figured you had something up your
I
sleeve.
figured as much too.
You
I
know
have
that.
a few things. A couple things I want to show you and see what your reaction is. And
Where'd you get these ideas?
just shit I stumble onto, and I'm like, you need to show that to her. And one of them came from our grandson, Preston the Red. He sent me something and said,
You fixed me.
show this to Meemaw blindly.
He's a good boy.
Blindly. I think he means like, don't show it to her till you're going to show it to her.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thanks, Preston. I'll let you know how it goes. So you just have to watch.
Yep. And
I miss you, buddy.
oh, I know that.
We got some stuff we can talk about that's coming up. We mentioned it before on our last show.
Yeah, we like mentioned it twice.
Yeah, well, I'm excited. It's here. It's a week away.
It's, less than a week now. Sure. Halloween's finally coming. I said that last time, but for real this time. Check out the rainbow fireplace in the background.
You jumped from Halloween
I
and
know,
what
I
we're
just
doing in
saw that.
Halloween to the fireplace.
But I saw it. It looks sweet.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, man, we're going to Orlando now. We're going for 2 days.
set that up. Yeah.
Remember this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Check that out on
Yeah.
on all the
TikTok
socials.
and YouTube.
He's got
With
some
the fake
Halloween
arm prank,
props
yeah.
that he likes to use.
So, wait, what was it? Oh, House of Blues, Orlando, Richie Kotzen, John 5.
Costumes. We finally got all of our
costumes.
pieces to our costume.
Yes. And 90% sure we're going to go to the, what's it called? I don't know what it is, if it's a horror con or some kind of thing, but it's going on in Orlando. Sean Baker's going to be there with the
What's
guy
the name
from
of-
Slipknot. I don't know exactly, but I think he's going state to state.
Don't
but
you got to
it's-
get tickets for it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll check it out. We'll let you know on that.
I told him we were
He
coming.
doesn't remember.
I told him we're going to come there and say what's up to him. If we do, we do. I hope so. I know we're already going to have a crazy day that day, but it would be cool to do it earlier in the
Oh,
day.
yeah.
We're off all and we're going to go early. So
Have something else to do besides the concert.
yeah, because the concert's late at night, and it's the same day though. It's
And
Friday.
we're staying at the Hilton Hotels. That's where I work, so we love all that.
All right. Oh, that's what I was going to say. The old lady thing I showed you, where she got smashed by a Jeep.
Yeah.
I got another one to redeem myself. That's not that bad.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, you had me thinking it was some sweet thing about growing old together and then crash and bam and flattened. It was terrible.
This one.
Oh, no.
He's cracking her back for her.
Okay, I'm sure he is.
He's realigning her back for her or something. I don't know.
Big breath in and out. I'm just gonna lift and give you a little squeeze.
Okay, okay.
1, 2, 3, and up.
Oh, my back
Miller,
does
are you-
feel.
All right, Miss Miller. Big breath in and out. I'm just gonna lift and give you a little squeeze.
Okay, okay.
1, 2, 3, and up.
Oh, my back
Miller,
does
are you-
feel.
All right, Miss Miller. Big breath in and out. I'm just gonna lift.
No.
This is worse, isn't it?
Oh my God, I thought she was gonna like maybe crap her pants or something, or maybe, I don't.
Wrapped her pants all right. I'm sure she
That's
did.
awful. Where do you find this stuff? Oh my God.
I don't know.
One
it
more
just
time.
reminded me-
I just can't.
And give you a little squeeze.
Okay, okay.
1, 2, 3, and up.
Oh, my back
Miller,
does
are you-
feel.
All right, Miss Miller. Big breath in
Oh,
and out. I'm just gonna lift and give you a little squeeze.
Okay, okay.
1, 2,
Okay,
3,
I'm
and up.
Oh, my back
Miller,
does
are you-
That's
feel.
not nice.
All right, Miss Miller. Big breath in and out. I'm just gonna lift and give you a little squeeze.
Okay, okay.
1, 2, 3, and up.
Oh, my back
Miller.
does.
It's good. I'm good.
Okay, well.
I just wanted to see what it looked like with the person playing the part that actually hits the wall. That's why I asked to see it again.
Oh, you wanted to see her at the wall.
I did not. That's terrible. Only you.
We actually got. It's kind of weird that we've been getting messages from people. I saved a couple because we don't get very many, but I've been saving them up till we had like 3.
Some of the followers, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't been on because I've been working so much.
Well, some are good, some are
I
bad.
need to get on
People
there
are
and get
fucking
caught up.
weird. I'll tell you that much.
You're telling me we had this talk last time.
Yeah, but these are people literally sending us messages.
Okay. You're going to have to elaborate and tell me what you're talking
I'm
about.
going to read you them. This is from Tasha W. She doesn't. That's all her name says. This one isn't bad. It's just kind of weird.
Okay.
Oh, dear Real Love Social, is this where I apply to find someone like Quincy? I'm asking for me and my therapist.
What? A therapist? What are they going to do to me?
No, like her therapist maybe is telling her to find somebody, or so. She's
How
like,
can-
is
how
this
can
where
you-
I apply to
When
find
did this
someone
happen?
like
You never even
Quincy?
told me this. What?
That's all it
What did
says.
she want? What did she
Hi,
want?
is this where I apply to find someone like Quincy? I'm asking for me and my therapist.
Asking for me and the therapist? I don't even get that. That's like,
I told you people are fucking weird. I
Ew.
think maybe she's saying her therapist told her to maybe find somebody or something. So she's
okay.
asking for her other therapist.
that's so
And-
weird. You never
and
even
it's a
told me
she.
about that.
Oh, there's more.
Oh no.
They're not all. That ain't bad. It's just. Kinda
It's not
weird.
bad. It's just kind of weird. I guess I better, like we talked about. I guess.
Okay, this one, dear Michael and Quincy, I broke up with my ex a year ago and swore off love and men in general. Then I stumbled onto Real Love Social while doom scrolling TikTok. Well, what the fuck is doom scrolling, by the way? I hear that a lot
I
lately.
don't know what that means. I can look.
I've been hearing that a lot.
I've seen
doom
it.
Doom scrolling.
You know what?
I
I've
think
seen
it
that. It's
means-
just like they're down and out.
I guess.
Just kind of, or dooms like running into whatever.
Or
Maybe.
like you're just
I'm not
nonstop
sure. That's a good
scrolling.
question. I'm gonna check and see.
Well,
Anybody
then-
out there
then
know
it's-
what doom scrolling means?
And it says, you two give me hope, and now I'm dipping my toes back into the dating pool.
Oh, that's awesome. That's what I
pretty
want to
sweet.
hear about,
Yeah.
not about a therapist and somebody wanting to apply to get to me.
To get to, she said, to find someone like you. And it's
Well, that's
shame.
a sweet thing to say. I'm not trying to be mean. I think that's a nice thing to say, but I'm taken. We could be friends. The act of continuously scrolling through and consuming a large amount of negative news. That makes sense.
Okay, doom scrolling.
Or other upsetting content on the internet, often through social media. This habit is often exacerbated during times of crisis and can lead to feelings of anxiety, sadness, and stress, and can also interfere with sleep.
No, we do that quite often.
I'm already a mess when it comes to sleep. I certainly don't
Guess
need to
we're
be.
doom scrolling.
Yeah, I don't. You know what's funny though is, as much as I've been working and me telling you that I haven't seen anything or being on, because I'm not on, but I still can't sleep. I'm up most of the night, but I'm not on the phone, computer,
All right, we
nothing.
got two more.
Okay.
This one's kind of. No, shitty. I thought this was a relationship advice show. First of all, it's not a show. We just do whatever the fuck we want.
Of course we do.
Next thing I know, you're telling me to listen to some musicians that I've never heard of. I'm lost. But entertained, I guess.
It's not shitty. It's an honest opinion. You thought it was something different.
I don't know if it's a he or she. Or it don't
You
say.
got to understand, people come to this site and or these socials and they don't know what it's all about. But I guess maybe if they
Never said it's a
watched a
love and
few of them,
relationship show.
or listened to our intro song.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's where we got that
Yeah.
from.
Well, it's okay.
But we were offering some cool musicians, not telling you to go listen. I
No,
guess.
we would never tell anybody what to do. It's just sharing the love on what we like. That's all.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
Could you imagine what real celebrity famous people, what kind of shit they get if we're getting this after
Oh.
not even a year of this?
You forget
People are
I'm
shit.
addicted to Love Island. I can imagine. Good Lord have mercy.
Okay, here's the last one. I started listening because my wife sent me a link and said you all are funny and I need to learn how to communicate better. After I checked out your TikTok page and one of your podcasts, she's right, you guys are a little funny, but it seems to me like you also bicker sometimes.
We do.
That's true. Jason from Tampa.
I don't mind that.
That dude's from here.
I don't care.
That ain't bad.
We
I mean,
bicker
none of
it
them are
all
really
in
bad.
fun. I mean,
Of course.
I'm good with it.
It's
We
real-
can't be
it's
defensive.
real life.
It's
No, I'm
it's
not mad at that. It's true. Sometimes you say something or I'll say something. Depends on what we're doing, when we're doing it, how long we've been
and it's
sitting here, or if we had technical difficulties. and
I
then
know
jumped
some
on for
because
an hour.
when we're doing a true reaction video and we're going back and forth about stuff, or when you're telling me you really don't know who this is, or whatever, or the one when I threw a fit about truffle butter. I was so mad at the world when I did that. If you haven't saw that one, go check that one out.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
what is truffle butter?
I don't know. I asked all of my work people and grouped me on accident and thinking I Googled it to find out what it was. And I was on the wrong browser and typed it into GroupMe because I had just minutes before that checked what was posted in GroupMe. So we're watching a movie. I stepped back out of the movie, go to check out what
Googled
this
what it
means.
means.
Thought I Googled it, and get a text message from my daughter because she works with me.
Asking why and
Why
how
am
did you
I asking everybody what truffle butter is at work?
And if you don't
I was
know,
like,
you
"What?"
might want to look it up yourself because it is
What do you
nasty
mean?
and
Why didn't
filthy.
you come down and tell me?
She's like, I text you. Yeah,
I'm gonna get fired. Everybody's gonna say something. I'm so embarrassed.
yeah, it's
Yeah, it
hilarious.
was bad.
If you haven't-
The fuck? God, I'm gonna die. Stop it. I never knew what it meant.
Why would you do that?
Stop. We were watching this movie and they were making all the innuendos about truffle butter. I go, what the fuck is it? And I Googled it and I go, oh my God.
So you Google it in your
I'm so
work
mad.
group me chat?
I am never gonna hear the fucking end of this interview. I'm dead. They're gonna all say something to me. I'm gonna die. Well, maybe they wanted to know how. I wanted to know how to make truffle butter from show. I can't. I'm having a stroke right now. I can't. Oh my God.
How long was it in there for?
17 minutes.
I texted her right after she sent
Yeah,
it.
you could have called me.
I don't.
Fuck me. I'm really shitting my brains out. I honestly didn't know what it meant.
Have you heard the song?
Never meant it. I never knew.
I told her it was a song.
So why don't you just say that you were looking up the song?
I ain't saying shit.
Say
I'm not even drawing any more fucking attention to it. Fuck no. Stop it. Going down in the history of the stupidest fucking things to ever do.
Seen it, check that out. It's on TikTok
Uh-huh.
at Real Love Social. Okay, what else?
All right, we were talking about us. Had some interesting, diverse messages. But you know what? It's okay. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Just don't be mean.
We got reallovesocial.com coming soon.
Oh,
Website.
yeah, that's the next big news for us. That's a big deal. Good job,
Well,
babe.
I scooped it up just in case, you know.
Yeah, I think it's a big deal to have. Well, because you can sometimes not get the name.
Right, that's why I scooped it up. But there's nothing on it right now except for coming soon. But I'm going
Right.
to make a landing page that takes you to all our social medias and eventually put a site maybe on there. I don't know.
Yeah,
People really don't use websites nowadays, but it's a good thing
it's good to have. Yeah,
to link all of our socials to. And
I agree.
maybe a little news clip or some pictures that are on there that aren't on everything else. No clue what it is other than you
Neither
gotta
one of
put
us is-
headphones.
We're both gonna react at the same time,
Yeah,
and you won't know. I love it. Let's do it now.
you gotta
I
wear the
can't wait.
headphones for it.
Oh, okay. Wrong way.
Gotta do something.
So, if you didn't catch that earlier, our grandson from Michigan sent his papa this.
He sent me this link and said, actually, I'll read what he said. Make a YouTube video of Mima listening to this blindly. You'll get a kick out of it. I said, I'll add it to our list. Headphones only. The full experience is with headphones, he said.
Oh, okay.
I said, cool, we just got some headphones to get rid of that echo shit. Are they noise cancellation? 'Cause that could be a
He's so
problem.
smart.
I said, no, they're just cheapy ones, but I'll get better ones eventually, but they're doing the trick. Then he goes on to tell me a good brand to look out and stuff, but
We'll get some good ones.
all right, let's see what this is all about.
All right.
What say? Wear earphones, not headphones. What?
Oh no. Is it gonna break my eardrum?
No, I think it's like you're in the Twilight Zone or something.
I don't
It's
think
just-
so.
Let's see. Close
Oh,
your
that would be
eyes.
worse. Earphones.
Close your eyes, sit upright, it says.
We have to do everything this is telling us.
I guess.
I don't know
Hey, I'm
about
as blind
this.
as this as you are.
I don't know about this.
Ready?
To experience the Tucker
Close
Zone,
it now.
Wait, what's this?
please
Wait,
ensure
are you
your
closing your
earphones
eyes?
are
Wait, wait, I'm not ready. What? Close our eyes right now?
I don't know. Wear headphones, close your eyes, sit upright.
Is something coming?
Nothing can hurt you. Come on.
I'm
It's
nervous.
just-
I don't trust
you're right.
anything.
Preston are already getting a kick out of it.
All right, let's close. You have to close your eyes too.
I ain't closing my eyes for sure. I gotta see what's
What are you
going
telling me to do it for? And I was gonna listen.
He said to get your reaction.
Stop bickering with me,
What that dude's name from Tampa's right.
Jason. We're good,
Eyes are
Jason.
closed to experience the Tucker Zone. You unlock this door with the key of imagination, a fifth dimension beyond which is known to man. As vast as space, as timeless as infinity. An area which we call. I'm your host, John Tucker. Tonight's episode calls for a special introduction because in tonight's episode, you are the star. We're gonna do an experiment to see if you can enter the deep vastness of your own imagination. Close your eyes, clear your brain, and take a deep breath as you enter.
The Tucker Zone.
This might be for people that are stoned or something. We'll see.
Hey, looks like it worked. Welcome to the Tucker Zone. We're now inside your imagination. Currently, this vacant black deepness. But throughout this experience, we're gonna explore places in your mind and slowly fill up this space with your thoughts. Let me show you what I mean. Every day our mind runs basically on one simple thing. Water. I want you to think about what it would look and sound like if I had a water bottle in my hand right now. In fact, start to hear me shaking that water bottle. Right by your right ear. Cool, right? You just made the water bottle a real thing just by thinking about it. Check this out. Farther. Now closer.
That's cool.
How about around your head?
Well, it sounds like it's around here.
If you throw water in my face,
I'll just
I'm
throw
gonna be
this.
mad.
It's so crazy how everything around us is once just a thought somebody had, just an idea. Then they put in the work and made it a real thing. Even really simple tools, like scissors. Tools like scissors help create the things we imagine. They help in that process from going from just ideas to becoming real things. Okay, we're done with these two. I'll just throw these back here. All of this kind of depends on you interacting with your imagination.
Am I supposed to have
Let's
my
try
eyes closed still?
Imagine I have a balloon. You're getting really good.
I'm gonna get you
I'm
to
gonna put this
imagine all
balloon
this
right
stuff.
here by your mouth, and in a second, you're gonna blow this up. On the count of 3, blow up the balloon. Like really physically blow it up with your mouth for this to work. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Too much, it popped. You have a powerful imagination. It can take you so many places. In fact, why are we just sitting here? Let's go somewhere. I'll take you
Yeah,
there.
let's go.
Imagine yourself in the passenger seat of your car.
Just what you want to do.
Hey, you were supposed to imagine me in the car too, Hey, come on. A Lamborghini would have been nice. I'll drive. Slow down the windows. Let's get out. Sometimes things just pop into your imagination. You don't even know what to think. Get that beat. Get that out of here. Remember, you're in control. You can ultimately make anything. Go ahead. Breathe it out. Alright, how about some music? In fact, let's make it a party. Other people like myself can give you ideas that can then appear inside your own mind. For example, I'm gonna bring my robot. He's in the back seat, behind me.
Hello, humans.
What's up, robot? God, that guy just pulled out right in front of me. Where'd he even come from?
I can fix that.
What? No, where'd you get that drill?
I have duct tape. I can fix anything.
No, put it away, robot. Nothing needs fixed.
We had to listen
You know what?
to this.
Let's just make one more stop here at this gas station. You have a long trip ahead of you. I hope you
Party
get prepared.
favors.
Alright, one more time. Imagine us all in the gas station. Man, all this mind work can wear you out. Let me go over here and get an energy drink for us. You like Red Bull?
You want me to pause it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, we're committed this far. Might as well go the last 3 minutes. See what it's up.
Gotta refuel your mind so you can control it, right? But hey, sometimes you just have to go off luck. Hey, you know what? Let's buy a scratch-off lottery ticket. See if we can win some money.
I like money.
Excuse me. Hey, can we get this one, please?
$30.
Okay, $30. So let's all split it, me, you, and my robot, and we each pay 10. Remember that in case we win. It was $30 total, so we each paid 10. Hey, don't answer that right now. Come on. Don't get distracted. You have to stay focused.
That's so.
You hear?
I thought
All
it was
good?
one of our phones ringing.
Alright, well, since you already had your eyes open, go ahead and scratch off the lottery ticket on your phone. Like, open your eyes and check your phone screen. It's there. See if we won. Looks like we won $5. At least we got something back. Hey, make sure your eyes are closed again so we can redeem it. You know, we can't really split $5 between the three of us, so how about we just each keep $1, and since we haven't bought this energy drink yet, we'll just buy this with the remaining $2 and share it. Cool?
Sounds dope.
Alright, speaking of money, you owe me for all this. In fact, let's try one more thing. One more big thing before I go. Alright, are you ready? This is gonna be really cool, so pay really close attention. You have to remember, we're in your mind. I can even access some other places, like your memory. In fact, I could take $1 out of your memory right now. Watch. Hear that? Got it. This dollar bill actually came from your memory. Focus and try to remember. Altogether, we originally paid $30 for the scratch-off ticket, right? $10 each. Then you scratched it off and we won $5 back. Since we couldn't really split $5 between the three of us, we just each kept $1. So basically, we each ended up losing $9. 9 times the three of us equals a total of $27 that we lost.
Then we bought the energy drink with the other $2.
Right, the other $2 from our win went to the energy drink. So 27 plus 2 equals 29. I know what you're thinking. Where's the other $1? Right here. I took it straight out of your memory. Be careful who you lend your money. You did awesome. Just with the power of your thought, you've made all this. Remember how powerful your imagination is. Live X. Do you. It's your turn to drive. You're in charge of your destination. Now enjoy the ride. Keep going even when it gets rough. Remember, nothing is quite as it seems in the Tucker Zone.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, sweet.
So you don't ever think about it like that. When you win a lottery ticket, you think you won the winnings. You don't think
I always think about how much we paid.
I mean, we have. I'm just saying, at the moment, when you win
Right,
something,
like
I only won
$20.
$5. I don't think about the 10 I spent to get it, and then we share the $5. Basically, it was $15, and I paid for it. We lost it all. Whatever. That's pretty cool, Preston. Thanks, bud. Pretty deep, but
yeah, it would be cool stone, that's for sure, which I'm sure that's...
Kim's at it yet again. You know me, I love me American, but listen, I don't have the short and curlies. I got the long and straight. So I bought what corresponded to me. Oh wow! Mine honestly does not go this high. It starts down here.
petting it. She laughs like Devin.
Yeah, this is about what I got. Actually, mine, when I twirl mine, it's longer.
You need to put that in the camera.
I'm fucking telling you, man. It goes on for a minute.
Put it in the camera.
You do it. Start it over.
Looks like this mixed up with her.
We're gonna talk about the new Skims that KK came out with.
Going on. Then this. Maybe I should have got it curly because I've never had curly. Just somebody out in the grocery store wearing this. Just
I can't. This is
shopping casually for like, I don't know, bananas? You can't even twirl these right, you know?
You can't.
I'm not twirling these pubes, okay? God, Kim, I love American. Like, I like it a little longer.
That's so funny.
I like it long, and I like it braided, you know? A girl has to
Is that the
stand
same
up
broad
to
from the one you showed me a long time ago?
No.
It's cute.
It might be.
No.
Actually, I wonder if I could wear this to my Halloween party. So, what is this?
Is that really from Kim Kardashian?
That's it. Yes. She came out
She
with.
made Bush underwear?
Yeah, she came out with that. The Skims, the new. That.
Imagine me at the grocery store and I'm just out there like,
Come on.
Heard that.
you know what I gotta do, right? I gotta do the running test. Oh my god! Wow, I got these really
That's nuts.
Yeah, that's what I saved for you.
Here's some new vocals for you to check out.
Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Late work night. He's got his mouth open.
I think it's Pig.
You think? Whatever gave you that idea? Oh.
I've never seen no vocals like that in my life.
That's vocals? And someone's actually singing that?
I think it said Pig vocals.
Obviously. Looks like they're dancing to it. The skeletons in the background. Anyway, we did something exciting thanks to Michael.
What was that? We went to see Annie Elise. The true crime podcast rock star.
Well, we don't celebrate people being murdered and stuff, but she's one that I listen to all the time to find out the conclusions about these terrible things and to keep you abreast with what's going on in the world and tips of how you can help maybe protect yourself so you don't get caught up in situations. I like to listen to her. I like how she presents the stories.
When she came to Tampa, we went and seen her do a podcast live.
Yeah, it was great. It was great to hear a story live, one that she had never aired. And we saw her at Funny Bones in Ybor.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. Anyway,
So that
she told me a
brings
little bit about
us-
the update on this as well, too, what we're going to talk to you about next.
This is David, the R&B singer that, I don't know, maybe murdered some young chick, very underage,
Allegedly.
but they found her body in his trunk of his Tesla in front of his house.
Yeah, that's why I say that with sarcasm.
So let's just play the story from Court TV.
Gen Z's most buzzed about artist, singer-songwriter David broke through in 2022 with hit song Romantic Homicide, going viral on TikTok.
Hear that? His
I
hit
did not.
song,
Could you restart it?
Hit song Romantic Homicide that went viral on TikTok.
Okay.
Starting over.
But First, he's been called one of Gen Z's most buzzed about artists. Singer-songwriter David broke through in 2022 with hit song Romantic Homicide, going viral on TikTok and peaking at number 4 on Billboard's Hot Rock and Alternative Songs chart. But David's tour is now canceled, and he is at the center of a possible homicide investigation. This because on September 8th, the decomposing body of a teenager, Celeste Rivas, was found in an abandoned Tesla registered to David. Tonight, we have the latest in the investigation.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Well, about the young
She's a
girl.
teen. Yeah,
She's 15, right?
I think so. I think it said 14.
Go back.
But she has the same last name as my brother's daughter. Stephanie.
Good evening and welcome to Closing Arguments. I'm Julia Janae, filling in for Vinnie Politan tonight. Thank you for being with us as we follow this story that has so many unusual circumstances that all seem to point to a famed singer. On September 8th, police responded to a report of a foul odor coming from a Tesla that was impounded at Hollywood Tow Service in Los Angeles. In the trunk, investigators found the unthinkable: human remains. Investigators also learned that that car was registered to singer-songwriter David, whose real name is David Anthony Burke. And these remains were dismembered, and they were later identified.
Yeah, that was another thing. His last name is the same as Rogers.
As a teenager named Celeste Rivas, she would have been 15 years old on the day that she was discovered. She had been reported missing from Lake Elsinore, California. That was in April of last year. The medical examiner's report stated that Celeste's body was...
Her birthday was the day before they found her body. So she would have been 15.
Yeah, it's terrible.
She was 14 when she was killed. But there's so much to this story that's crazy.
I know.
Decomposed. She was wearing a tube top, black leggings, a yellow bracelet, and stud earrings. And most interestingly, Celeste had a tattoo on her right index finger that simply read, "Shh." And singer-songwriter David also has the same tattoo on his finger. No one has been named as a suspect in this investigation, but it is considered a homicide. So we want to dig into this case and where this investigation seems to be leading. Let's bring in our guest for this hour, host of the Outlier podcast and pop crime TV reporter, Lauren Conlon is with us. Lauren, thanks so much for joining us and talking about this case where we just seem to get more and more...
Well, we should have listened to Annie Elise cover this too. Go ahead.
Details that are centering around this famous person. Now, there may be a lot of our viewers who say they don't know anything about David. He's got this unusual spelling of his name where the number 4 is in it. Let's set the scene first and start with who is David. How much success does he have and what's his background like?
I'm not really a cupcake, but I am super baked, thanks to Mood Cannabis.
Mood is third-party tested.
Yes, he actually grew to fame on TikTok. So he had this huge following of young people. He blew up, and now he is doing a world tour. And this guy, I was shocked to see it. He has about 2 million followers on Instagram alone. And his rise to fame was pretty rapid. Now, he has connected with people like Benny Blanco. If you look at his social media, the house that was actually just searched, which doesn't belong to him, reportedly it belongs to his manager. He had photos of Benny Blanco in this house. He was entertaining people in this house. So again, he seems to have rose to fame very quickly with a very large following. He's very active with his social media users. He's active on Discord. He does a lot of streams, and Celeste was actually seen in 2 of these streams. And recently, the Discord moderator came out and said, you know, we had no idea that this girl Celeste was missing, and we really had no idea that she was 13 or 14 at the time. We thought she was hanging out with David and she was 18 or 19. So they had no idea. And these moderators are really distancing themselves from David and from this whole thing.
And that's big. Those ages in particular.
She was what?
She looks older.
Well,
That's
why
no
they're
excuse,
saying,
but she.
when they saw her in the videos, they didn't think, or his live streams.
I don't mean that's no excuse. I don't mean.
No.
I mean, if you was to look at her and she's with him, the assumption would be, which you should never assume. I get that, but go ahead.
That you're talking about, because her 15th birthday would have been around the time that she was discovered, but when she was reported missing, she was only 13 years old. And it sounds like you're saying other people knew where she was, didn't know that her family was looking for her. How old is David? And also, in terms of Celeste, did she have any kind of fame? I know people have been characterizing her as a singer.
She did not have any type of fame that I'm aware of, and I've dug pretty deep here, but she actually would have turned 15 on September 7th, which is the day before her body was I guess discovered in this Tesla, which is incredibly heartbreaking here. And actually one of her teachers just kind of went viral because he came out and said, "Oh my gosh, I taught Celeste, and I know for a fact that she met David on social media, and she was hanging out with him, and he picked her up, and this was about April of 2024. She took off with him. Her parents or her mother called the police. The police brought her home, but then she disappeared again in May of 2024. And David, by the way, is 20 years old right now. So he would have been 18 years old when he was hanging out with her. And something that is incredibly chilling as well is, you know, the missing flyer stated that Celeste was wearing these Hello Kitty pants the last time she was seen. Well, there's a resurfaced photo of David also wearing Hello Kitty pants, looking visibly distressed in the shower. Now, I have seen just so many red flags. As you said, police have not named a suspect, but at this point, it's not looking great for David. He's canceled, a big leg of his tour. I would imagine that LAPD has said, you know what, we kind of want you to stay put right now. And I mean, if you look into his songs, right, Romantic Homicide, I mean, some of these lyrics are very disturbing. Just pulling up some lyrics to that song, he said, quote, "In the back of my mind, I killed you and I didn't even regret it." He has music videos that seem to glorify romance and death. And it gives me chills. It really gives me chills.
I'm glad you mentioned the song, because that's one of his top songs, this Romantic Homicide. She's not named at all in that song, but Lauren, we understand there was a song that had a name that matched our victim here.
Yes, and this is also interesting because the song is not super easy to find. Internet sleuths kind of dug this up. In 2023, he did reportedly record a song, which was called Celeste, and he kind of talks about, you know, this girl that he's in love with, and I think he mentioned something about a tattoo on her chest. So that right there, you know, that says a lot, as well as some of these streams that are coming out with the two of them again on Discord, and they're talking about really just inappropriate things here. I think that something that was brought up on one of the streams, they were referring to Epstein and just, you know, the assaulting of children. And then they quickly say, oh, delete this. And, you know, a lot of these videos, not all of them, but when you see Celeste, you know, she's got a hood on a lot of the time, or these big glasses. And I just have to think that, you know, she didn't want to get caught. She knew that maybe her parents wouldn't approve, you know, someone in her life wouldn't approve. So she seems to be, you know, hiding her face just a bit.
Yeah, you mentioned that you've had to...
You're talking about on his live streams, when he's streaming live, she's there hanging out. And she was kind of being incognito.
It's clear they were seeing each other. I mean, why would they hide her?
Because she was 13,
parents
he was 18.
Okay, and then...
he was an adult, she was 13.
Obviously, I know that part, but... the part I don't understand is the Tesla, her body, and he just left it out in the open for her to be found.
That's what's
I mean, if he did it,
You think he would have done something with it and put it in his own trunk?
I feel like he would have, I guess, I don't know. I don't know what I feel.
Yeah,
I feel like he just let it be known.
There's some other theories that his manager got rid of her so he didn't get in trouble, and
I was
people on
thinking
his
maybe,
team.
yeah.
Dig up some things when it comes to this case and understanding more about the people involved. We were able to obtain an interview that David did. It's undated, it's from the past, but we want to just take a look at that because that's going to help people understand who maybe don't or haven't ever seen him before or followed him on TikTok or heard his music. Here's a listen.
The song sucks. I listened to this.
I made this kit for women that want to try makeup but don't know where to start. To celebrate the 5 years, we have 5 exclusive.
I rock with New York heavy. I love that place so much. And I was in New York 7 years of my life. I moved to Texas when I was like 8 years old. And then after that, I was homeschooled. So I didn't really have...
Oh, when people ask him where he's from, he says, I'm from the internet. My whole life was the internet.
Annie Elise said that on her clip.
I wasn't shaped by my environment whatsoever. It was mostly just, I was such an internet kid. The internet is really what I claim as my home. Like, if you ask me where I'm from, I say the internet. Because I was just online every day, doing my schoolwork, making songs, making a video, being a YouTuber, content creator, posting TikToks, posting on Instagram. Like, that's really my neighborhood was Instagram and the society was the internet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very appreciative and grateful for the art that comes out of Houston and the art that comes out of New York, but it hasn't shaped my artistry at all.
Lauren Conlon, thank you so much for all of your insight on this. I know we'll be checking in with you as this case develops. We want to bring in our think tank now, who we have standing by to talk about all these details. What do they mean in this investigation? We have with us criminal defense attorney Josh Colesrud. We also have former law enforcement officer and host of the Strong Enough podcast, Claudia King, and private investigator Lauren Vellucci is with us. Great to see you all. Josh, let me start with you. Your thoughts about where we are in the investigation in this case and all of these unusual coincidences that seem to be stacking up against the singer.
Well, we're certainly at the beginning, and in any violent criminal case, there's no such thing as coincidence. Now, every coincidence is circumstantial evidence. They're a data point that points at motive. And here, one of the main pieces of evidence, obviously, is the body, but also the Tesla. The Tesla is like a supercomputer, and it's going to be able to tell investigators so much about the timeline. And the timeline in this case is particularly important because of when the body was found and also where David may have been at the time that it was found. So that's going to be really important. Also, I'm really looking forward to hearing from the toxicology analyst to see, was this an overdose or was there some type of poison or foul play involved? Also, we haven't heard much about the cause of death other than it's pending. One of the things I also...
Was her body tampered with? Or was it just decomposed? Like, did anybody...
I thought they said it was cut up and shit.
I thought it was too, unless I'm mixing up two stories. Yeah. I thought they found her arm cut, the knife was still in it.
I don't know, they're probably going to talk about it.
Is that the same story? I listened to too much true crime. I'm mixing them up now. Plus, I've been so tired all weekend.
Notice was that, David's representative said that he is cooperating, but what we didn't hear was he didn't do it. We didn't hear that he had nothing to do with this. We didn't hear that he didn't know her, which is kind of what you'd expect to hear from somebody who had nothing to do with a violent crime. So I think that, David is doing what he should be doing, which is lawyering up and canceling his tour and taking this seriously. But I think there's smoke here, and we're going to find out really soon if there's fire.
Yeah, cause of death still pending. That's an important point to bring out, Josh, because we don't know many of the details. But Claudia, I want to ask you about this. We have from ABC 7 Eyewitness News. They've reported these details about this search of the home where he's connected to. A Hollywood Hills home where he had been living was searched overnight. Law enforcement sources told ABC News on Thursday as authorities investigate the death of a teenage girl whose body was found in the trunk of a Tesla registered to the 20-year-old singer. A search warrant was executed at this home. The singer doesn't own it, but had been staying at it, sources said. Now, Los Angeles Police Department detectives, they were seen taking a computer and several other items out of the home.
What was she found?
I thought they said it was found in front of his house. No, they said it was in the impound yard. Oh, the car was towed from in front of his house, sat in the yard, and then they started smelling shit, so they called the cops.
Yeah.
But it was towed from in front of that house.
It says she went missing April 2024. When did they say they found her?
April on her birthday in 20. No. She was missing for a year from her parents, but she was hanging out with him the whole time.
So when they found the remains, that's why they can't pinpoint exactly how she died. And any evidence is just...
Because who knows if she was in there for a year.
With all the elements that happen, you know.
Los Angeles police confirmed Thursday that the search warrant was in connection to the death of the teenager Celeste. Claudia, what do you think about where we are in this case?
Yeah, I totally agree with what Josh said. There's definitely smoke here, and I think there's a lot that has to be done by law enforcement. When you look at both the vehicle, which is registered to him, but also the house, you know, he can very easily say, well, there's a bunch of people under the umbrella of my organization, and so, you know, so-and-so was driving it, or so-and-so had this, or this other person was at the house. So I think there is a lot to go through, and they're going to have to likely eliminate a lot of people if it really is David and they want to get the case to go to the jury and get a guilty verdict. There is a lot of work to be done.
Lauren, when you're hearing the details of someone reported missing a while ago and the body being found decomposed and dismembered, what sort of things do you think these law enforcement detectives are looking for inside of that home, especially if a long time has passed?
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to be taking apart drains to see if she was possibly dismembered in the bathtub. They're going to be looking for bones, tissue samples, and they are specifically looking for blood evidence, I've been told in this case, in the home to place her there. This is a crazy case. It makes no sense to me. To me, in my opinion, it screams some kind of a mental break, because when you dismember someone, you're doing it for a reason, to go ahead and discard them somewhere, but then you're going to just not do that and abandon your car a few blocks away from your home. It's just very strange.
A few blocks away.
Who was Blanco?
He's a famous producer, makes beats.
And they're saying he might, anybody
No, he's just
associated
saying-
with his...
You're saying he got pictures with him at that house, hanging out and shit.
She's saying there's a long list of people that it could potentially be that did this to her, so they're not pinpointing it to him. However, it's his car.
It's his car, and it was 2 blocks from
They
his
were
house.
seeing
She
one
just said
another.
Matching tattoo.
But all of that is
song about
circumstantial. That's not
They
going to
also
hold.
said he has a video dragging a body, putting it into a trunk of a car in a music video. I heard that somewhere.
But I have no doubt that, you know, where there's smoke, there's fire, like the rest of the panel said. So it's not looking good for David here.
Josh, final question about the age gap here and the age of the victim. Even if the charges don't come out with homicide, do you think there could be potentially other charges that could be connected to this case?
Yes, so they're going to be looking at through the victim's phone, assuming they find it, but also David's phone. And if there's any evidence whatsoever that he was having any type of sexual contact with her, I have no doubt that there will be some type of sex abuse charges that are brought alongside the homicide if it's proven that he had anything to do with it.
All right, Think Tank, thank you so much. We will continue to follow this story and bring any updates that happen. Again, remember that tour dates for the singer have been canceled. He had one that was scheduled for this week.
I mean, has he showed remorse? Did he report her missing? Was he a part of the, oh my God, what happened to her?
What is all this? New discovery in the case. A somber fan exposes
David,
his messy
D4 hit with massive lawsuit from Celeste's family. He's not coming back from this.
I will say this: there are some things that, and I'm talking physical evidence that was at that house that is. There could have been greater plans as far as getting rid of her, and it's scary, sadistic stuff. You can see the person, and you can see what they're wearing something pretty distinctive. And there's photos that I have from 12 hours earlier, a person at the house wearing the same thing.
Investigator claims he's uncovered crucial new evidence in the haunting case of 15-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, the girl found in the front trunk of a Tesla registered to rising music star David. And that new evidence, he claims, includes who was the last one driving the Tesla where the teen's body was ultimately discovered.
Sandra Mitchell is live in Hollywood with more on what we're learning tonight. Sandra.
Micah and Cher, that private investigator, told me tonight that he actually has video evidence of the last person driving that Tesla. He says he has supplied it to the LAPD. He also told me tonight an arrest in the case could be coming very soon. New clues tonight about the crime involving the remains of a teen girl found in the trunk of a Tesla owned by rising star musician David.
I think she has been deceased a lot longer than.
Abandoned and 2 blocks from his house.
No, they said that he hasn't spoke out about anything, but I'm guessing the detectives and people could have released what they asked and what he said.
Oh, people may have originally thought it could go back as early as January or February. Which is hard to fathom.
Private investigator Steve Fisher recently went inside the Hollywood Hills mansion where David lived just before the body of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez was found in his abandoned Tesla.
There were disturbing items.
And Fisher told KTLA he found items that could be linked to the crime, items left behind by LAPD even after a search of the property.
There's some items, some physical items that I unfortunately can't disclose, but they are significant because they could be something that could have been used in a plan to actually get rid of her body.
Fisher also says he's uncovered interesting video from neighborhood security cameras that he's handed over to LAPD. He says he knows who was driving the car when it was abandoned in late July, presumably with the body in the trunk.
I'm certain I know who it is. I can't say, but there is surveillance from the 29th, and I'm certain I know who this person is.
The initial autopsy showed no obvious cause of death. Investigators now are waiting for toxicology reports. It's been almost 7 weeks since Celeste's body was found. No arrest and no suspects. David, real name David Anthony Burke, has not commented, but he did cancel his world tour, and he has not been seen in public since then.
It's been shocking how silent he's been for somebody that really lived online, and not only him, but the people around him and his immediate orbit. They've gone completely silent.
So we do know there was at least one crime committed, concealing body. When might we expect an arrest in the case? The investigator believes that LAPD is waiting for those toxicology reports, which could come any day and could indicate a more serious crime. We're live tonight in Hollywood. I'm Sandra Mitchell, KTLA 5 News. Sharon, Micah, back to you.
All right, Sandra, thank you.
It's crazy.
David and Celeste deleted the live stream. They said he's on video saying, delete this when we're done. Because normally after they're on there, they'll put it up for people to rewatch. And he told them, delete this.
Good. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. I know that she does her highlights. And it was in that. Yeah, headline
and
highlights.
Captive for years, and got some new evidence in the David case, because there has been new evidence released based on a PI who has been hired to look into all of this, and it builds a new timeline. It talks about when Celeste was last seen, last photos taken of her, who was driving the Tesla, because they do have clear clear CCTV and photos of who drove that Tesla and dropped it off that day and ditched it while it had Celeste's body inside. So let me break it all down for you. Starting with that big bombshell, a private investigator who is now working this case says that he knows exactly who moved that Tesla that Celeste's body was later found in. And he wasn't hired by the family. He was actually brought in by the landlord of the house that David had been renting, the house that the police had searched. However, since then, he's been quietly working on the case and piecing everything together, trying to essentially build his own timeline. He also said that although he knows exactly who was driving it, he has relayed that information to the police, but that he does not want to make it public because he does not want to jeopardize the investigation. He also says that he's collected surveillance footage from several homes in the neighborhood where that Tesla had been abandoned. And according to him, those videos, they show everything, again, including who moved that car. So let's go back a little bit, because the investigators say that the Tesla had been abandoned in late July, right around the same exact time that David's tour bus was going to his first show in San Francisco, which was on July 30th. So coincidence? Possibly. Set up that way strategically? Also.
So they moved the Tesla the same day his bus was heading to San Fran to start his tour.
So possible. But from there, that's where things really start getting unsettling. Because that black Tesla, the one that Celeste's body was found in, hadn't been driven by David since February. And around that time, he had switched to driving a red Tesla instead. The black one just sat there, parked and unused. Which, okay, sometimes people get a second car. Maybe he was going to give that car to one of his entourage members or somebody else, but nobody else was driving it. It just sat there, parked and unused ever since February. And there's a reason that's very important, and I'm going to get to that in just a minute, because what really makes that detail even more chilling is the last photo of Celeste alive was taken on January 2nd of this year.
Looking for reliable car insurance that doesn't break the bank?
She went missing for a year, but she was found this year.
So the investigator said that he can't say exactly.
The whole time she was missing, she was with him.
Yeah.
Staying at
That's what I meant.
Hanging out.
When she died, but that things, quote, changed between January and February, which makes you wonder, could she have been in that trunk for months before anybody knew? It does align, right? You don't just get a new car necessarily and then stop using the old one unless you can't use that old one because you're hiding a crime inside of it. We also know that her body was so badly decomposed, they haven't been able to determine cause of death or manner of death, which means it could have been decomposing for months. But the PI also mentioned something that is very, very disturbing, almost too much to even wrap your head around. But he said that there was some, quote, really sadistic stuff that was being talked about among people in David's circle when it came to disposing of Celeste's body. Now, he didn't go as far as to say who might have been directly involved, but he did say that one thing was clear. Whatever the plan was, it was extremely dark. Now, from there, new evidence started reshaping everything that the investigators thought that they knew about this timeline, because that same private investigator, Fisher, says that they've now narrowed down exactly when that Tesla was moved, and again, who was behind the wheel when it ended up in its final spot, saying, "We do have evidence that helps us understand when that Tesla was moved and by who, but we don't have any evidence that anything happened to Celeste inside that house." He said that surveillance videos from different homes in the area show that that Tesla had been repositioned a couple of times before it was ultimately then left on Bluebird Avenue. But even more alarming, he says that some key items had never even been taken into custody by the LAPD, including digital media, other materials that could further clarify what really happened and when, and certain things that are key to this investigation. He also said that once they figured out the dates based on that surveillance of who had moved the
digital media, wouldn't it?
The car stuff?
Well, she said that was left behind.
She said that the police didn't take in evidence.
Right, that the private eye found digital evidence that they didn't even take.
Yeah.
I
don't understand.
A memory card or digital evidence is usually on a memory card or a phone or a camera.
Huh. Well, what do you get out of that comment?
They were sloppy as shit if they left it behind.
That's what I got out of it.
Tesla, every time it had been moved, all of those things. Once they figured out the dates, they started matching them with things that had publicly been happening on Instagram and in all of these people's lives. And he said that once they started doing that, it all started to form together and started making sense. Now, he emphasized that there is absolutely no evidence that a body had been moved before or after this Tesla was parked, meaning that wherever Celeste's body was placed, that's likely where it stayed. Now, when the vehicle was finally recovered in late July, we know it was filthy. It had been caked in dirt. It was untouched for what looked like months, which really aligns with nobody ever using it since back in February. And that's what makes this next part even stranger. The black Tesla had once been seen all the time. David had even posted about it on Instagram. He would take it to get it detailed. He was driving it regularly. Then suddenly, at the start of the year, it just disappeared. Nobody touched it. Nobody drove it. And he got a second car. I'm not trying to implicate him. I'm not trying to say he is the one behind it, but it's not looking good. And then for it to finally be moved off-site right before he leaves on his tour bus to start his tour, I don't know, feels a little convenient, if you ask me. Now, when the investigators executed the search warrant on that Hollywood Hills home, they discovered another Tesla that was parked inside the garage, that red one that I said had been leased on February 1st. So, I mean, the timing is almost too coincidental, right? Because February is when Celeste seemingly vanished. There were no photos of her beyond January. Then that's also when the black Tesla stops being used. That's when David just switches cars entirely. So the PI says he's speaking out on it now because in today's digital world, people are far more likely to come forward with photos, videos, social media posts, anything that really could fit in all of those missing pieces. According to him, the investigators already have thousands of images and clips from inside the Hollywood Hills home, and it shows all sorts of different people there on specific dates, but none of those photos and none of those videos include Celeste. So he says, quote, "It really makes me think that she was staying somewhere else." He says that there was a lot of time that had been spent in downtown LA. And again, that the last photos that they have of Celeste were taken on January 2nd, 2025. From that day forward, she was never seen alive again. She essentially vanished. And that's when she was just 14 years old. So with all of that, even if, say, let's just say if David was the one on this footage and they know that he's the one that parked the Tesla, because they still don't have a cause or manner of death, I understand why there have been no arrests made and why he has not been named a suspect, because the prosecution needs to build their case. They need to build it beyond a reasonable doubt. And even though it may seem clean cut and obvious here, there is still doubt within this case. And if they don't have a slam dunk and they don't think that they can bring this to a grand jury and then get the conviction and do all of the things, they're going to just continue to collect evidence until they know that they can definitely prove this, whether it was David or somebody in his entourage. So we will see. But very unsettling, but hopeful that obviously the answers will come to light as they continue to find things.
It's only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time. Somebody's going to be arrested, and I'm just going to say, I think it's going to be David.
We all know who it is.
It's David. David knows the code. Bonus points if any of you know that movie. David
only
knows
one of the
code.
best classics of all time.
David knows the code. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Serialistly. As a reminder, merch shop closes on Monday.
Gotcha, Annie.
So get those merch orders in right now while you still can. Annie.
Kind of like a little. That's kind of what I was telling you about with the Andy Cohen Bravo man cave. He takes a little something from all the housewives and all the other shows. Yeah, and she does the same. When she gets her gifts and things from people, she keeps a little bit of it in her shelf.
We should send her something. Then we'll see.
I know. I would love to from our Real Love Social.
Yeah.
All right, Annie, you got a gift coming, girl.
Get her a hat made or something, or a little plaque.
Absolutely.
I was going to put that in the questions for that night.
Mhm.
Would you give us a shout out?
By the way, she read my question the night that we went to see her. She has a box that says, "Ask Annie anything."
And you asked if she could play anyone in a crime movie.
In a crime documentary / murder mystery, what role would she want to be? Would she play?
She said, "I would probably be the annoying podcaster, but I would want to be
The detective.
Yeah. But I'd probably be the annoying podcaster that got in trouble for
She'd be great
sticking
at
their
both.
nose in the business of the cops or something.
Yeah, she'd be great at both.
And she laughed and read your question. It was cool.
I know.
A lot of people laughed.
A lot of people enjoyed that question, I thought.
And then she got all the same ones she always gets. But
I was waiting for her to say, thank you, Quincy Baker, because I signed it, but she didn't. Anyway.
All right, well, we'll keep you updated on this case if David ever gets arrested or one of his homeboys or something.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, man.
It's the thing about we know that he knows, whether it was him or somebody in his entourage, but he knows what's happened to her.
Has the same tattoo as her, wrote a song about her.
He knows what's happened to her.
Wrote a song.
She didn't just come up missing and then end up in his car.
Let's not forget chopped up.
Somewhere I thought
They just said it. They said dismembered.
I know, but I thought somebody said something about a knife still being in her. I don't want to talk about that on here. Her family's probably devastated. It's terrible.
I just can't believe they haven't arrested his ass. But I guess if they want to.
They have to do it right. Yeah. Or he'll just get up.
I wonder if he's the one that parked the car. They said
they'll get it. They're like she said.
It was his, like one of his little fucking peons.
His days are numbered. It's coming. Okay. Anyway.
You take the headphones off if you want.
Oh, I would love to.
I know they hurt, especially when earrings.
Yes, I feel so much
All right,
better.
well, I think we gave you about an hour's worth there. It's been a minute. We got to get back in the groove, but we're going to have a lot of videos coming from next week from our Halloween weekend. Richie.
Yeah.
John 5.
Make sure you get the kiddos out to a safe place for fun on Halloween night, and we'll be back soon. And
You know how they're doing a newsletter at my work that I bring home sometimes?
What's that?
It's a little newsletter I showed you.
Yeah, I know what are they doing?
Well, they're opening up to people's families now. So if you want to bring pictures of the grandkids from Halloween or
I love that.
They're gonna put it in next week or something. They gave an update about that. So
we have plenty of grandbabies to show off.
Yeah. So we'll send them.
And older children, for sure.
I just thought that was kind of cool.
Well, everyone, have a good rest of your Saturday nights here.
I wish we could tell them our Halloween costume.
Okay, am I closing out, or are you still going to keep saying stuff? Okay, sorry, hang on a minute. We're not done yet. Michael's got more jibber jabbers to go. Go ahead.
Stop bickering. That's it.
You said something about... Of course it is, when I couldn't tell you to finish. All right, peace. Peace and love.
Stop recording.
Thanks for tuning in with us tonight, and we had fun, and I'm not doing that. I said I'm not, but here I go.
Oh yeah, and maybe in the next couple days the music video will finally be done. About 3/4 done editing it.
Whose music video is that?
You're the star. Sexy legs and strutting around.
He's the performer. I'm just hanging around, having fun at the studio.
Looking fine, looking all fine and shit.
Okay, that's enough about me.